In our varied and captivating world, certain places catch our attention for their peculiar living conditions. People who reside in these areas usually adapt to their environment out of pure survival instinct, showing the dynamic bond that human beings establish with their environment. By nature, human beings show remarkable resilience and flexibility, especially when faced with the challenge of inhabiting unconventional spaces. In Yakutsk, in eastern Siberia, extreme cold is a norm. With winter temperatures falling below -40 degrees Celsius, and records of -60 degrees Celsius, residents have made a life for themselves in this frigid territory. Surviving here requires more than warm clothing. It demands an unbreakable spirit. Approximately 450 kilometers south of the Arctic Circle, this city is home to around 300,000 people who face unusual challenges. Winters are harsh, making daily tasks difficult. In summer, temperatures exceed 40 degrees Celsius, showing the notable oscillation of the climate. Life in Yakutsk is not simple. Tasks like buying milk become complicated when it freezes during transportation. Despite advanced cooling systems, climate remains a challenge. Additionally, daylight hours vary drastically, from just 4 hours in winter to a staggering 21 hours in summer. Despite these extreme conditions, Yakutsk attracts those seeking the thrill of the extraordinary. It is a place where adaptation to the contrasts of nature is a way of life, offering an existence that is exciting and unique in its icy beauty. The Ice Hotel in northern Sweden is an annual wonder that emerges from the Torne River covering a large area. Every winter, artists transform the hotel into a frozen masterpiece, creating an ice bar, reception, main lounge and unique suites. The rooms, meticulously sculpted from blocks of river ice, offer a luxurious and chilled experience. In March, the ice is harvested and stored for the next winter. Despite its temporary nature, the hotel has attracted millions of visitors. During spring, the ice melts and the hotel returns to the river. It offers refined cuisine, a cozy lounge, guided tours and adventurous activities. These icy lodges show that home is not just where the heart is, but where the adventurous spirit finds its frozen refuge. On a daring journey to China's Sichuan province, and to the towering mountains where an intrepid adventurer faces the formidable challenge of conquering more than 8,000 steps. This arduous climb leads to the impressive Red Cloud Peak, a unique natural phenomenon, a rocky spire divided into two halves. For more than 500 years, this spire has housed two small Buddhist temples also called Red Cloud Peak, connected by a bridge that reaches to the sky. The mystery lies not only in the architectural marvel, but also in how the Buddhist builders transported the materials up this sheer vertical cliff, an achievement shrouded in enigma. Recent reinforcements ensure that the structures withstand the challenging winds at such altitudes. The temple at the top of the peak attracts drone enthusiasts, offering stunning views despite the gusty winds. For those who avoid a strenuous climb, the magnificence of the temple and the surrounding pristine nature can be admired without ascending the challenging steps. A fusion of ancient craftsmanship and modern ingenuity, this temple stands as a testament to history, mystery, and natural beauty. Join us for unparalleled views of this remarkable creation and the pristine wilderness that surrounds it, a reminder that some wonders are worth the trip, even if experienced vicariously. On Cambodia's Tunnel Sap Lake, an unusual community of about 1 million people lives on houseboats. Although it may surprise, it is a reality. This fish-rich lake is home to up to 200 species of fish, providing an ideal home for both aquatic life and people living on houseboats. One of the populated areas on the lake has about 1,000 families. Although the unique lifestyle of this community attracts tourists, it raises ethical questions about the intrusion into their daily lives. However, residents seem to adapt well, facing the challenges of tourism with resilience. But the real wonder goes beyond tourism. It is about addressing basic problems such as sanitation and water supply. Living on a lake that has been their water source for years has led residents to find ingenious solutions to maintain their lifestyle while meeting their basic needs. These floating communities are an example of the harmony between humanity and nature in Cambodia, where innovation and tradition come together to thrive in an unconventional environment. The Hanging Temple of Hungshan in China, boldly perched on a cliff within the Hungshan Mountains of China. The Hanging Temple or Shan Kong Temple exhibits the extraordinary ingenuity and resilience of humanity. Built more than 1,500 years ago during the Northern Wei dynasty, this architectural marvel defies gravity with its seemingly delicate location. The Hanging Temple has 40 interconnected rooms, linked by narrow walkways and wooden beams embedded in the side of the cliff. Supported by these robust structures and natural rock formations, the temple remains a firm place of worship for Buddhism, Taoism and Confucianism, reflecting a rare harmony between major Chinese religions. Inside, statues and works of art represent deities of these religions, illustrating shared spiritual values. This convergence of beliefs within a singular structure is a rare expression of religious harmony, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Hanging Temple attracts tourists willing to brave a steep, narrow staircase carved into the side of the cliff for a thrilling ascent. More than a natural architectural wonder, the Hanging Temple is a testament to human faith and determination overcoming adversity in one of the most extraordinary places chosen as home. In the remote town of Kubapiti, South Australia, approximately 1,700 people live in underground homes known as dugouts, famous for its opal production. These homes are carved into the sandstone slopes to withstand the high summer temperatures, which can reach 45 degrees Celsius. These dugouts are not only a solution to the heat, but they are also surprisingly elaborate, with modern amenities and underground establishments such as hotels and shops. The town, founded in 1915 due to the opal discoveries, is a melting pot of cultures, with thriving underground life and an 18-hole golf course in a lunar landscape. Despite its unusual nature, residents have turned the challenges of the outback into opportunities for growth and prosperity. With its unique history, underground homes and thriving opal mining industry, Kubapiti is one of the most exceptional places in the world, where people have not only survived, but thrived. Introducing the mysterious tomb of Capila, this ancient wonder from the 2nd century BC, during the Hellenistic period, has baffled people all over the world. Located in Turkey, this enigmatic tomb has sparked debates among experts about its origins. Some believe it is Roman, while others remain uncertain. The rock gate, which resembles a colossal entrance, is only a facade. Behind it lies a small crypt that exudes an eerie atmosphere and can only hold a single body. To reach the crypt, one must pass through a narrow, meter-high square hole in the rock door. It's like a scene straight out of an adventure movie. Adding intrigue, at the top of the entrance is the inscription Ikezios, the meaning of which remains unknown, although some speculate that it could be the name of a Greek commander. What makes this tomb even more captivating is that it welcomes all curious travelers. There are no barriers or guards to obstruct those who wish to explore its mysteries. Let's go to Italy and explore the Apennines, where you will find a hidden wonder. You will see a huge pond at the base of the mountain with an impressive sculpture above it. The Colossus of the Apennines, a gigantic 36-foot-tall statue of a crouching man, seems almost to come to life with its realism. Created by Italian sculptor Giambologna in the 1580s, this work of art hides an additional surprise: a network of caves and tunnels inside the giant, including a chimney that emits smoke from its nostrils and illuminates its eyes with flames when lit. Sun Dun Cave, in Vietnam, is considered one of the most impressive places in Southeast Asia. Discovered in 1991 by a local farmer during a storm, the cave remained hidden as it is in a remote and difficult-to-access area. In 2009, British cavers rediscovered the entrance, revealing an astonishing underground world. Sundung is the largest cave in the world, 150 meters deep and 9,000 meters long. Scientists have explored 6,000 meters and discovered a unique diversity of flora and fauna, including bears, parrots, bats, butterflies, and more than 70 species of amphibians and reptiles. The cave is a beautiful world that was hidden for a long time. Did you know that there is an extremely hot and unique place on Earth called the Danakil Depression? It is located in the desert of the same name in Ethiopia. The region has amazing landscapes, with salt deposits, sulfur geysers, and a lava lake and a volcano. It is recognized as the hottest and lowest place in the world, located 125 meters below sea level. Although conditions are difficult, scientists have made important discoveries here, such as remains of Australopithecus afarensis that are more than 3 million years old. It has also been found that microorganisms live in the hot water that comes out of the rocks despite the harsh conditions. Although Danakil looks like a hellish place, it is popular with tourists, and around the depression there are settlements where people live. A large part of the Javari Valley in the Amazon rainforest remains unexplored and is mainly inhabited by tribes who avoid contact with the outside world. It is the largest reserve of indigenous people in the Amazon, on the border of Brazil and Peru, with an area comparable to the size of Portugal, that is, about 85,344 square kilometers. About 2,000 people from 14 tribes live there and are hostile towards outsiders. These tribes protect their lands and surrounding nature due to constant attacks by Brazilian poachers in the tropical forests. Despite the protection of the Brazilian authorities, these tribes live far from civilization and have chosen a lifestyle in harmony with nature. Unfortunately, their efforts to resist armed poachers often end tragically, as the invaders continue to enter their territory and attack if they get in the way of their hunt. Matuo, in Tibet, has been shrouded in mystery due to its Buddhist teachings and its isolation by majestic mountains. It is known for its untouched beauty and is considered sacred. Unfortunately, it is isolated due to lack of transportation. Over the years, attempts were made to build a road, but it failed due to avalanches and rock slides. Matuo means mysterious lotus in Tibetan, and the region seems to want to keep its secrets hidden. To get there, you must cross snow-covered mountains, 9 rivers and a suspension bridge over an abyss on a 4-day trip, suitable only for the bravest. Despite the challenges, Matuo is known for its meadows, forests, lakes and rivers, offering a green oasis of peace and tranquility. Thanks to satellite images, scientists made a surprising discovery in the Sahara Desert in Libya. More than 100 fortified castle-like structures were found, dating back approximately 2,000 years. These constructions are the work of the ancient Garamant civilization, about which little is known. This find is valuable for historians and archaeologists. During the exploration of the ruins, experts from the University of Leicester found structures up to 4 meters high, remains of local houses, funerary pyramids, and irrigation systems. This discovery challenges ancient Roman chronicles that described the Garamantes as wild nomads, as the ruins suggest that they were a sedentary and advanced civilization that was able to adapt to life in a desert region with incredible droughts. Sarasurinama is one of the oldest plateaus in the southern region of Guyana and Venezuela, known for its dense and tall forests. In 1961, pilot Harry Gibson discovered huge holes in the area, but exploring them proved a challenge. The first expedition in 1974 took more than 10 years to prepare and, when descending through one of the holes, they did not find the expected lake. Unfortunately, they faced difficulties in getting out on their own and had to cut down trees to be evacuated by helicopter, causing damage to the ecosystem. 2 years later, another group discovered 3 additional caves. The mountain has 4 sinkholes, the largest being the Sima Humboldt, 1,350 meters deep. Locals believe the cave is home to an ancient malevolent spirit that kidnaps people, as they often hear a malicious roar coming from it. Moving towards Ethiopia, we find the city of Lalibela, seemingly ordinary except for its churches. These structures not only capture interest but baffle even modern scientists, as they were carved from stone and volcanic rocks. Each of the 13 churches is unique and incomparable, standing out for its singular style. Some are located in rock cavities, surrounded by stone formations, while others were sculpted directly into cliffs. According to scientists, these churches were erected between the 12th and 13th centuries, and their construction was completed in an astonishing period of 25 years. Ethiopia, an African country whose ancient inhabitants were not distinguished by advanced knowledge and skills, lacking unique tools, raises an intriguing question: how was this feat possible? Even today, creating something similar is not easy. Researchers are perplexed by the extraordinary creation of these dazzling and impressive churches in Ethiopia. The fact that they were built with primitive tools in a span of just a quarter of a century remains an unsolved enigma. The response of the locals suggests the intervention of higher forces. According to local legend, both human workers and angels descended to earth to assist in the construction of these churches. It was the angels who urged Lalibela, the ruler of the time, to erect these structures, thus merging the efforts of ordinary workers and celestial beings in the creation of these architectural monuments.